Welcome everybody to Beyond the Barricade. I am your host, Papa Denk, and the lights are bright over here in the studio right now. Let me bring to you my very special guest at this time, Austin. What's up, bud?
How's it going? How's it going?
It's going good, but someone turned on my studio lights in here. Now it's kind of bright. But anyway, besides that, let us begin with this event coming up for you. All Pro Wrestling, Saturday, November 4th. Tell me about this event.
Okay. As you can see, it's called the CEO. I saw your previous podcast with Tommy Too Good, and he mentioned CEO
Yes.
and how much he meant to us, not only as a company but to us individually. Uh, CEO was one of the first people to help me get to the door in APW.
Mhm.
He's taught me a lot. I mean, I'm sure we all miss him, but this show was to honor him the best way we can because when he passed a few months back, of course we had our 10 bell salute for him, but that was just our normal special civic center show. But this one here is
Right.
to actually honor CEO, the wrestler, the man, the person we all knew and loved.
Gotcha. Okay. Now you're also part of MCW's anti-bullying tour, which also I am a part. Tell me what it
Uh,
means to you.
okay. Growing up, I always knew I was different than most people. I wasn't necessarily bullied, but I knew people saw me as different.
Hmm.
It was just where I came from. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
But, bullying was always something that I just couldn't stand. See other people go through. You know, I've gone as far as stuck my neck out to help people that were stuck in the corner in the hallway or whatever, especially for like lower classmen.
Right.
It was just something that I just never liked seeing, and the fact that there was a wrestling company that promotes anti-bullying. If there was a way I could help out, by all means, I'm here for it.
Awesome. A lot of stuff happening at MCW.
Oh yeah.
There's the trick or treat on Tuesday, October 31st.
Okay. I really wish I could make that one, but due to the distance and my daily obligations, unfortunately, I will not be there. But please, for everybody watching, if you're able to go, please go. I guarantee it will be well worth the visit there.
Awesome. Here you go. Every Friday night it's MCW.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They run every week Friday nights at 8 p.m. Uh, I try to be there every Friday, but there are sometimes once every blue moon or something comes up, vehicle problems, family issues.
Right.
Can't make it. But
I got you.
that show, it's so great.
What?
The atmosphere is great. It's a wonderful time every time I'm there.
Look at everybody there, man. Excited to be part of MCW as well. Every Friday night it's live at MCW Legacy Continues. I know I had something else. Wow, this is it. Maybe this is it. Oh, here we are. If you want to be a professional wrestler and you are in Osceola, Arkansas, please contact Harry Clapp to join the training academy for MCW. If anybody wants to be a professional wrestler, not me. I'm too old.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm too old. Oh, what's up, Damon? Damon loves my piano. He's obsessed with
It is a nice piano.
it. It is a nice piano. It's not real, just so you know. It's not a real piano. All right, let's start off with how did you fall in love with professional wrestling?
Okay. uh, Growing up,
That's it.
uh, I had one brother and about eight different cousins that I grew up with, and I was the youngest one.
Mhm.
And so I got tossed around a lot. I mean, they liked watching wrestling, and they were all about Stone Cold, with just the whole Attitude Era,
Right.
pretty much. And so I got introduced to it pretty early. And I remember as a kid, I always dreamt about being a professional wrestler, and it was something I watched it every week. Uh, but I never thought I could be one when I was in sixth or seventh grade. I ended up having to wear glasses, and
Oh
so I was like,
no.
well, that dream's out the window because my vision was terrible. And luckily, I had eye surgery, and I got that surgery in November of 2019, and I told my dad, I goes, one day after I heal up from the surgery, I'm going to try to be a professional wrestler, and I had no idea where to start.
Uh huh.
And one day I was just scrolling through Facebook, and one of my friends had made some post about some. It was a video of some crazy spot that was happening. He tagged the owner of APW, which is Ricky Kennedy. He
Hmm.
goes, "Hey, you guys should do this in y'all's next show." And when I seen that post, and I said, "I know the name Ricky Kennedy. Never met
Right.
him. But I know he's around Mariana, and I live in Mariana."
Right.
And so I messaged him. I goes, "Hey, I hear you have a show. Is there some kind of training program you have to go through to be on or become a wrestler?" He goes,
Hmm.
"Yeah, there's no wrestling promotion that will, hire somebody without training."
Right.
So I asked him if there was any schools around, and he says, "We got a couple of guys training right here in Mariana, in
Hmm.
APW. Do you know where the old laundromat building is?" I was 10
Hmm.
minutes away. Be there. And the rest is history.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, let's go into after your initial training. Who was your first match against, and what were your thoughts during that first match?
Okay. My first match was against the entire roster of APW. Uh,
Oh no.
yes, yes. We called it the Battle Bowl, and
Uh-huh.
essentially it was a battle royal, but you could also be pinfalled or submitted. And there was, I don't know,
Ouch.
18, 19 of us.
Ray Ivy has a
Um,
comment for you. So when you gonna train? I think it's for you.
Oh, is it for me? I mean, I train, every Thursday, every Sunday. If the door's open, I'm there.
I think he's
And I
trying to
got
throw a dig at you.
oh man, well, I mean, where does he train? I'll come show him
That's
a
right.
thing.
Where is he training? That's right. All right, go ahead.
But anywho, and of course, the number one, number two, they go out at the same time, and they start the match, and I'm number two through this whole
Uh,
thing, and I was like, oh man, I'm my heart's beating out of my chest. I'm like, oh man, you're just ready to step through the curtain.
uh,
And I'm dressed in all black. I had this black mask or whatever. I had in my mind I was gonna be heel. I stepped through that curtain. People seen the long hair, and my family started cheering. And I goes, well, I guess I'm face.
uh,
And and I was in that ring for 30 minutes before I was eliminated. And I stepped to the back. My lungs are on fire. I'm draining God knows how many bottles of water.
we got a comment from Smitty, my boy.
Oh yeah, I love Smitty.
Amber says, "When are you gonna heal?" And then
Heal.
Thomas says, "Tell Ray to train both feet to work." CJ says, "Yeah, Austin."
Yeah, thanks, CJ, and thank y'all for tuning in.
What's up,
Is there a way I
CJ?
can pick comments? I think I missed a few of
I,
them.
I think you should be able to see them. Uh,
Um,
yeah,
oh
I don't
yeah,
know
there we go. Okay, I can see it. Cool, cool.
when you're gonna heal. I don't know what that means. Maybe you can tell me. I don't
Yeah, let's see. When am I gonna heal? I don't remember being injured, not that I know of.
know. All right, let's go into opponents you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled yet, and why.
Oh man, okay.
This is a good
Opponents that I
one.
have wrestled, and I'm yeah, nice to meet you, number two. Yeah, okay.
Yikes.
But opponents that I want to wrestle, and I'm gonna keep things in the indies because, of course, everybody wants to have their WrestleMania match with their dream opponent. But
That's
really,
true.
uh, any of the two guys, either William or Cody from the Fully Gifted Athletes, they just look like they're just fun to be around in the ring, and it just be chaos pretty much, or just ridiculousness, and
Nice.
it's just one of my things I'd like to wrestle, or one of them I would like to wrestle.
Oh, okay. They're asking Ray when he was gonna heal, not you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's a good. Oh, look, CJ says one of my favorite tag teams.
Yeah, yeah, those guys are great.
Natalie says, "What made you decide to come to MCW?"
Uh, what made me want to come to MCW? Uh,
The comments are just blowing up.
they really are. Um,
My phone? What phone? My phone is like turned off. What do you mean?
so what made me want to go to MCW? It was simple. Like I've worked with David and Harry or Serpent 187. They've been to our APW shows or whatever, and they just called me up. I went to go watch a MCW show with my fiance, and um, they just came up to me and goes, "Hey, bud, if you ever want to come out, be part of the show, just let us know." I
I
says,
can't hear you now.
"Oh, they can't hear me or you."
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Now I can hear you. I don't know why. She told me to move it, and something happened. But anyway, go ahead. Where were we at?
But yeah, I mean, they just invited me to show up one time, and I was like, all right, well, I'll bring my gear, and they like the way I work, so I've been there ever since.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Hello, Herb, sir. How are you? Herb Simmons, producer of Wrestling Extraordinaire. Getting ready for the Bruiser Brody Memorial for next year. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome. Amber says that's your phone.
My phone.
Well, where's your phone? I guess they want us to show our phones. Here's my phone. As you can see, I got a Papa Dank thing on there.
Well, I'm gonna have to grab a mirror to show mine because that's where I'm broadcasting this from.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Sorry
All
about
right.
that.
All right. Move your phone, Dick, or turn it off vibrate. It sounds like it's farting. My phone's not even vibrating. What do you mean? It's not even doing anything.
I think it's mine. I've been getting like weird messages like from everybody else.
Oh, probably. Just
Yeah,
hit
just
the
email and stuff.
notifications thing.
There's no. Okay. Let's
Yeah, you
see.
can turn off your notifications thing. You have an Apple phone?
No, I have a Galaxy.
No, then I can't help you then.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. All right, let's go into places you want to wrestle. Look at this comment. I had to stop. It's Austin notification vibrating, guys.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm a popular guy. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry.
He's a popular guy. Now let's talk about states you want to wrestle in that you haven't wrestled in. Like, have you been out here to the Northeast?
No, I haven't. The the states that I've wrestled in so far were, of course, here in Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi.
Okay. Any states that pop out that you want to visit?
Yeah. I've been to a seminar in Missouri at Cape Girardeau,
Oh, okay.
and that I'd like to go there again. That was a pretty nice venue they had out there.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. What about California, New York?
Oh yes, yes. Well, here's the fun thing that you mentioned both of those states in particular. One of my main trainers, he's more popularly known as Buck Skinner.
Okay.
He was trained in New York by Johnny Rods, and now he's
Oh.
over in New York with Fred Rosser, who will be at the CEO show
Oh, wow.
on November 4th. So really, either one of those would be great to go and experience.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Gleason's Gym out in the city over there, Brooklyn. All right, let's go into goals you may have for the rest of this year, leading on to next year.
Really, when it comes to long term goals, it's hard to set that. But I can't say for short term goals.
Okay.
Just every time we have a training session or show, I try to always be better than I was previously. Like,
Okay.
it's just instead of looking at, the big milestone you have to hopefully come to, it's more like instead of focusing on that, focus on the next step and try to take that next step, and eventually you will get to where you want to be.
Okay. How about, what do you like to do for fun? Let's get out of wrestling for a moment. What are some of the fun things you like to do? Do you collect? Maybe watch TV, go for walks?
Yeah, I actually have quite a few little hobbies here and there. You said collecting. Yes, I do collect.
Yeah.
I collect different decks of cards, pretty
Okay.
much. And just bicycle cards. 52 cards, pick up or whatever. And
Right.
I think right now my collection's about like 50 something odd decks of cards.
Oh wow, that's a lot of cards.
Yeah, Amber, yes, that is a good one. I do wash my hair. And Thomas following right, I am a musician. I do play guitar.
Okay.
Um,
There
but
you go,
yeah, thanks
Thomas.
Thomas for reminding me one of the better things about myself other than wrestling.
All right. So, how did you get into playing guitar?
That was a fun story. I never actually planned to do it. It was just Christmas of 2010.
Uh,
Like beforehand, my brother was like, "Hey man, I got you something pretty cool for your birthday." He goes, "Your favorite color's still blue, right?" I goes, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, well you can hang it around your neck." I goes, "Oh, it's gonna be a necklace." He said, "Nope." So this whole time I'm scratching my head trying to figure out what it is. And
right.
Christmas time he brings up this big box and it's a guitar, and I'm just like, "Thanks." I'm never gonna play this.
Uh-huh. And then
And later that night, my dad walks in there and he's like, "You should probably at least give it a shot." He spent a good bit amount of money on it. So, okay, well, my brother came in there, guitar in his hand, like he told my dad to tell me that. And we learned like a couple of riffs here and there. Sweet Home Alabama and Play That Funky Music, White Boy. And
oh, nice.
I hate those two songs, but ever since I played those, I like
Sweet,
this.
Sweet Home Alabama's a classic.
Dude, sorry.
Not a fan. Not a fan. Thomas
No,
says
no.
don't. Thomas says don't let him. Do not let him tell a joke. We'll be here all night.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We won't ask for jokes then. So humble, says Carl. Is he turning it into Elias? So, Hammer says, are you turning into Elias? Elias is finding out where he's going to his next step right now.
Yeah, I think I'm a better guitarist than Elias, if I'm being honest. Wrestling wise, well, that's up for debate.
Right. All right. Let's get back into wrestling. Tell me about your toughest match you've had so far in your career and why.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. There was this one match I had. It was a triple threat match, and there was one guy who was green as all outside, and the other guy, it was his first match ever. And so that one was a tough one, but we made it through.
You made it through?
Yes, we made it through. But
what kind of match do you want to be in that you haven't been in yet, and why?
Okay. I always wanted to have a tables match. Actually, before I started wrestling for MCW, I always wanted to be in a steel cage match, and they made that come true. So all that's left is a tables match.
Nice. Could we make that happen, MCW, a tables match?
Yeah. Let's take it up to the bookers. Let's make it happen. Maybe not this Friday, but next Friday if we can find a table.
There you go. Mommy and Daddy love you very much. I guess your parents are in the chat.
Let me see. I haven't really been keeping up with the chat. Oh, yep, there she is. That's on one of my biggest. Oh, that reminds me. I remember when I told them I had officially started training. That's another story.
Uh-oh. Let's tell that story, but I want to read Amber's comment. Maybe you can borrow the
Yeah.
All right, let's tell us the story how you told them.
Okay, so I was training for about 2 weeks before I even told my parents. And on my very first day, I took a chair shot, and I just wanted to have it recorded just because. And 2 weeks later, we're all at my grandmother's house. I go, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I want to show you something." And I showed them the chair shot, and it's just pow, just loud as can be. My mom just like, oh, I could see her eyes watering up. She's crying, running into the living room and stuff. And my dad, he just looks at me. He goes, "You sure you want to do this?" "Yeah, Dad. Like, you always known I want to do this." He goes, "All right, well, don't get hurt." And that was the end of it.
I think that's avoidable though. Somewhere along the line, someone gets hurt somewhere.
Oh yeah. I told him, I guess no promises.
Hopefully, you won't get hurt. So good vibes. Carl says now you gotta get them to come to MCW.
Yeah, they were there last Friday.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hopefully, I'll make it to MCW next year. So It's in my plans to make it down there. All right, let's go into match you want to. Well, no, we already talked that. If you had to choose one of the big companies that you would work for, which one would you choose and why?
Okay. We actually had this conversation in our group chat not too long ago, or something similar. But if I had to choose, I would have to say AEW.
Okay.
Simply because they allow you to work for other indie shows, and I love working the indies. And uh, the reason why is growing up, I've never been to a WWE show, and I always had my favorite wrestlers, and I never
Uh-huh.
got a chance to meet any of them. And so, if I could take that step to become uh, to the big leagues, pretty much,
Uh-huh.
still perform in the indies to give the opportunity for the underdog to see their favorite wrestlers, like that's my dream. Just to give the younger kids, the underprivileged kids, the opportunity to see their favorite wrestlers without
It
paying high prices, you know.
it is more personal in the indies. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Mom says tell the Taco Bell story.
No, 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 we'll have to cancel the show. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yikes.
No, ma.
And now they says, where's your workforce championship belt at?
I have it right here. Excuse me, just one
Let,
moment.
let me see that thing. I love belts. I'm sort of a champion myself.
All
If I
right.
can, I don't even know. I don't know where my title is, but it's here somewhere.
Here it is, right here. The APW Workhorse
Look at
Championship.
that. I love that title. That's awesome, man. The red pops, man.
Oh yes, it does. I
I
like
I
the
I, I got to show you my 23-6 interim title because it's supposed to be restored, but this is the interim title. I don't know if you can
it's
see it. Is it
yeah,
fading in now?
it's going in and out of camera.
There you go.
I like the Funko Pops on it. Yeah.
I'm a big Funko guy, man. But yeah, the other championship was about to be restored, but now he's telling me he's been sick and he can't restore it. I'm like, what?
Oh man.
It's what it is, man. What are you gonna do? But I'm gonna flash that picture in case anybody forgot what it looks like. Ta-da! There it is.
Oh nice.
23-6 rules, bud. All right, let's go. The green screen was hiding the belt. I know, Serena.
Yeah.
Richard says that belt is sick.
Yeah. Thank you. Right.
We're still wondering about the Taco Bell story. it'll,
Yeah.
it'll have
No.
to
Trust me.
it'll have to be for the follow-up interview.
Yeah. It'll be in a private interview.
Okay. Tell me about your role in MCW. Are you a heel or a face there?
I'm face at MCW, and
And who are you currently feuding against?
the what do they call them? The highlighter propellers or something like that. You know, Spotlight Rebellion. Yes, that's
Spot-
it. Yeah.
Highlight propellers. I like.
Yeah, that's what they call themselves. Yeah.
Spotlight Rebellion.
It seems like every match I've had here recently, they've stuck their nose in, cost me a match here and there, jumped me, you know.
What the
So
hell?
I'm getting pretty sick of it, you know.
Why do you think they're messing with you? You figure that out.
Well, I mean, here recently I have been feuding with Too Good over there, and uh, it's a great name, Austin. Yeah, thank you. My parents gave it to me. Uh,
I think she's talking about the spotlight thing.
oh,
Yeah, that's the propellers.
yeah, the highlighter propellers. Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah, that's a T-shirt waiting to sell.
that is a T-shirt win. So you should make it for yourself.
Yeah, I'm a patent.
You should ban it. That's right. All right, man. Tell me about overseas. Would you like to go overseas someday? Maybe Europe, Japan, Canada,
Yeah.
Mexico.
I've been to Mexico, but
You have. Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Tell me about the time in Mexico.
Okay, I was 11 years old.
11 years old. You weren't wrestling at 11.
Oh no, I thought you meant just traveling. No, I'm
No,
sorry.
I was talking about wrestling.
Okay. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
I do know a 60-year-old announcer who works in Mexico, though. Ring announcer.
Oh, but as far as like overseas wrestling, I would like to go to Japan. I can't speak the language, unfortunately, but Japanese strong style just always fascinated with just like how stiff it is.
Right. Nice. Your mom is trying to dig out some stuff for you, man. Look at that. Hey,
Like,
Chooch, tell them about the first morning in Cali.
yeah, yeah. No, we're trying to keep things wrestling related here. Trying.
All right, let's go back to Japan. So strong style. You would like to experience some of that type of wrestling?
Yeah, yes, I would. I just think it's great. Like some of my favorites were Minoru Suzuki, Tanahashi, um, what was that other one's name? Ishii. Those guys. Those just I
Okay.
don't know what it was about them. They just it
All
was
right.
just great.
I'm a big fan of recently on AEW Takeshita.
Oh
He
yes, Kanote. Yeah, I love that guy.
he is
He's awesome.
really good, man.
Yes, he is.
Man, I would like to meet him one day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. What about Mexico? Would you like to go there to wrestle?
Yeah, yes, yeah. I'd like to go to Mexico, but I don't think I'm ready for lucha style wrestling.
Okay. How come? Why don't you think you're ready?
I don't think I'm acrobatic enough.
Okay. All right. All right. What's
But,
your signature move? Your finishing move?
oh, okay. um,
I don't think I've asked this to anybody.
yeah. I've honestly been experimenting recently, but as of now, some of them are I do a lethal combination, an STO.
Mhm.
I have this new submission that the only name I've heard people give it was the inverted trailer hitch. It didn't make much sense, but it looks cool.
Okay. I like the name.
Yeah,
Inverted trailer hitch. I like that. I like that. Maybe we can use it on Spotlight Rebellion.
right. The highlighter proposal.
I highlighted for Bellas. That's right. I want to hear more. Mom, give us more stories you can tell, man. You know all the scoops.
No, not all the scoops.
A lot of them.
She knows quite a few of them.
All right. We talked about goals. We talked about MCW.
Yeah. Thomas had another, the
The
Austin
Austin
Crab.
Crab.
It's just a half Boston Crab, but I just changed the name to Austin Crab.
Is Thomas a wrestler?
Yes, yes, that's Tommy Too Good.
Oh, that's Tommy Too Good. Oh man, I didn't know that was him. I can't tell. It's got his shoot name on it.
Yeah.
What's up, Tommy Too Good? I was like wondering, like, what's this guy? He looks like a wrestler.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We talked about a tables match. Any other type of match comes to mind for you that you really want to dig into?
I've
Or one that you had but want to redo?
one that I want to redo. Okay.
Yep.
Honestly, I would like to redo a steel cage match, but in singles competition. Last time it was in a tag match.
Okay.
Excuse me, but um, I would like to have a singles competition in a steel cage with two people, separate occasions, of course. One, of course, is Tommy Too Good because we've wrestled each other in I forget how many different promotions.
Really?
And I've heard him tell you that each time we wrestle, we try to take it to the next level every time. And the other person would be CJ the Kid. This kid, for him to be as young as he is phenomenal.
CJ Money?
No. Different
Oh,
CJ. Different CJ.
different CJ. Okay, all right. Don't want to confuse everybody. Tommy says, "Thanks. Glad I looked the part. I'm too good not to."
Yeah. Right. No, I remember he had this T-shirt, man, the Too Good, and he's all about the peaks that put butts in seats, yada yada yada. I think
Nice.
it'd be cool, but
I
I
like
told him,
that as a shirt, though.
yeah. But
The,
I
the,
told him, I says, you can keep that shirt. I'm gonna do one better. I got the hair that put butts in chairs. Just making fun of his whole gimmick.
I like that. I like that too. I like that. Excuse me. Do you have merchandise too, like T-shirts out?
Yes, I do. I
Let's
have
talk.
t-shirts. I have headbands. Of course, I have prints to sell. I have glow sticks.
You have glow sticks. Nice.
Yes, I have glow sticks.
Where can we get your tees at?
Well, I don't have them on sale for like on Etsy or Amazon or anything yet.
Okay.
Really, just at shows, just buy them off the table.
Can someone, and I want to get this out there, can someone DM you and maybe you can ship it to them?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. All right. Trying to get you some money over there, man.
Oh, cool. I appreciate it.
Because I'll tell you, there's no money in podcasting.
Oh,
Nothing.
man.
You lose money doing this. All my friends said the same thing. Well, I don't make any money. I lose money. Everybody thinks you make all this money. No, the big wigs make money, like Chris Van Vliet. He makes money. Not the little guys like us, man. All right, man. I want to thank you for being on the podcast. I appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And we'll definitely have you on again. Maybe we'll do something with me, you, and Tommy.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
I think that would be really fun. Tell everybody where they could. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure we'd have better stories to tell when both of our heads are thinking.
That's right. Tommy, what do you say? He said book it already.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Serena, thank you. Thanks, Austin, for coming on. Serena, book that in the future. A special MCW event. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll make Carl happy too in the process. Where can everybody follow you, Austin?
You can follow me here on Facebook. Really, I'm really not a big social media guy. Like, I keep all of my wrestling stuff on Facebook, all my music stuff on like Snapchat and Instagram. Just stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. I want to plug this once again. The All Pro Wrestling Show coming up on Saturday, November 4th, where Austin will be in action as they celebrate the CEO. And Fred Rosser will be there too, formerly of WWE and New Japan. Just want to put that out there for everybody. Make sure you go to All Pro Wrestling to get your tickets for that event or at the door, right?
Yes, sir. We sell tickets at the door.
All right. Awesome. All right. And we stick to Facebook. All right. For Austin, I want to thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now I got some stuff to plug myself. Over on the Papa Dank YouTube channel is the newest version of vlog interaction, Shallowed Ground, as I am sitting there talking to the former VVW Women's Champion Valentina Vasquez, and in the background, creeping over there is Alvin Alvarez. Yeah, check that out. So we're getting some views over there. Coming up on November 11th, I got the big event New York. Oop, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one too. But anyway, VPW is that night on November 11th. Go to victoryprowrestling.com as Brittany Brooks will be in action. And she is sponsored by yours truly, Papa Dank, Beyond the Barricade. And during the day, we will be at the big event right here in Brentwood, New York, as me and Brittany and a couple other guests that are going to be announced soon will be there as well. So go to Big Event New York to get your tickets for that. Got a lot of stuff going on, man. Want to plug Mount Olympus also on November 4th. My friends at Titan Championship Wrestling. Go to Titan to get your tickets or use that QR code. Coming up this week, we have Nahir Robles coming back this Wednesday. We also have Nick's coming back this week. It's 4 o'clock. Change in time for that. I want to thank my friends at New Evolution Wrestling for letting me come by and hang out with them on Saturday. That vlog will be up hopefully by the end of the week. A lot of stuff to plug, man. This Friday will be Raina Black. She's coming back on the show for Italian Heritage Month. We had to extend it because I was very sick for a little bit. Oh, man. But coming up next is my good pal, Jay Macias. He's coming back on the podcast, the Henny King, for the continuing Hispanic Heritage Month due to the Papa Neck illness event. And also a big event just announced today, Austin. Guess what? I hopefully I get to meet this person because I'm very excited that she's going to be there. Are you ready for the announcement?
Go ahead.
Mommy is going to be in the house. Rhea Ripley at big event in Brentwood. So make sure you go to Big
Nice.
Event New York to get your tickets for not only Rhea, but Fitterman Sports. They're sponsoring her. So make sure you go to Fitterman to actually get your tickets for her. But to get Rhea, you got to go to Fitterman Sports to get your tickets through them. So make sure you get your tickets to go see Mommy. And who knows if Dom will be there.
Dirty Dom.
A Dirty Dom. I hope they bring him too, man. That'll just make my day over there. We got the Henny King coming up next. All right, Austin. The chat keeps going as we keep talking. Tommy, yes, Tommy Nix. Are you excited for Nix, Tommy? That's an APW original. I did not know.
Yes, yeah. Nick started with us. She's great. She's always a blast to be around.
I can't wait to talk to her, man. I'm excited to have her on. We had to postpone her due to my scheduling. You catch MCW live on TikTok every Friday night, live at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time at MCW. The Legacy continues. All right, everybody. I will be back soon. Austin, stick around for a moment. Everybody else.